Hello students, today we'll do revision of previously discussed topic with practical. So you will get basic idea that how to work with the HTML. So let's start it. On start button and then go to the notepad. Now maximize the notepad screen. Now we will type HTML program first. Today I will show you how to do the coding of HTML and then after how to see the output of HTML file. So first we have to start it with HTML tag. Starting HTML tag, then inside first head tag. As we all know, our HTML document is divided into two sections, head and body. Inside head, next is a title tag, and the title is my first web page. Then after closing title tag and our closing head tag. See students, here I am writing the things with the indentation. Indentation means first HTML, then after here space is there. This space is provided by a tab key. So you have to remember, with the help of tab key of your keyboard you can give the spacing over here. Then after our opening body tag. So first start body tag. Only one line I will write it down here. Just we wants to see how to write it down the coding and how to save file and how to open the file. So P tag I am using to write it down in the paragraph form, and this is first line. Our closing P tag, closing body tag and closing HTML. So students, our first web page is ready with only one line. So this is our HTML coding. Here the whatever is written with this angular brackets, this is known as a text, and this forms an element. Most of the text we are using here, these all are the paired text, means they have opening and closing text. Now next step is how to save a file. So go to the file menu and select save option. Then after you have to save the location where you want to save. So I am selecting local disk D. In local disk D folder is there standard 10. So I will search my folder standard 10. So select it and just click on a open. Then after here you just type your file name. Here I am typing first.html. We are creating HTML file, so HTML extension must be there. Without HTML extension you can't open the file in a browser. Then after click on save button. Then after minimize the notepad window. Remember students, don't close it, just minimize it. Then after go to the location where your file is saved. So go to the computer, local disk D, standard 10. Here search your file first.html. Here you can see this is our first file. So right click and open. So this is the output of our file. For this is first line, and here you can see on the title bar whatever is written on the title tag, that is visible here on the title bar of our browser, that is my first web page. So this is the way to create and see the file in a browser. Now we will discuss the next example, that is how to set background image. We already discussed chapter 2, and in chapter 2 we discussed how to set background image, how to change background color. So first example is about how to change background image. So here the same example is there, and here we use the meta text. So these are the meta text. Name is the description and content is about HTML. And here the keywords are content keywords, and then next is a content, that is www and HTML are the keywords. So the meta text will not be visible as the content of our browser window. Instead, that is useful for the search engines to search the file based on the user's request. Now the main concept here, that is background attribute. Background is the attribute of a body text, and it is useful to change the background of our web page. And here I have written only one line, that is use of background attribute to insert image as a desktop background. Here with the background you have to use your image file name, and one of the compulsory thing is here your this file name, your this file and your image file both must be at the same location. And whatever the file you are using, you have to give proper path where the file is saved and proper name. What is the name of the image? So here I have written desert.jpg. So JPG is the type of file and desert is the name of file. And here I have not written any path because my both the files are stored at the same location, and that concept we already discussed, that if the file are stored at the same location, no need to change or no need to describe the full path. So now file is already saved, and here you can see the file name, that is background baked image, means background image .html. With .html that file is saved. So now I'll minimize my notepad window and we'll go to the location where our file is saved. So here my file is saved. You can see here on the computer, local disk D, and inside the standard 10 in the same folder. And here you can see here, see this is the desert image, and here this is our file name, background image. So both are stored at the same location. So you also have to be careful that when you will do this program, your picture and your HTML file both must be at the same location. Now just double click on this file to see the output. See, at the background of a browser, before when we see the example, at that time the background is a white color. Now you can see the desert image is visible here, and this is our line. Use of background attribute to insert image as a desktop background. So here this is the way how to insert background. But you can see here that our background image is more attractive than our content. So when user will see our web page, they will see only background, not our content. So I will suggest here that instead of using background image, background color is more suitable. Because if you will use background color, then content will be more attracted instead of your image. So that for that we will discuss the next our program, that how to set background color. So for that, see this file is already created by me. Now this file, if I will do double click, then it will open in a browser. But I want to open it in a notepad, so go to do right click and go to the open with option. And in a open with you can see the notepad. So select notepad. Now you can see this file is opened by me in a notepad. So see here student, the same example is there, but so here for to set the background color we have attribute bg color. This is the attribute we will use with the body tag. And here we already discussed that color name you can give in the hexadecimal form or by writing the name manually. Here I have written the hexadecimal code. So first we will see the output with that one only, that which color is coming with this code. We already know that in the electronic media the color is coming in the form of RGB, red, green and blue. So all the color is the mixture of this three basic colors. So here first two digits is for the red color, then after for the green and for the blue. And here hexadecimal code supports 0 to 9 digit and A to F alphabets. So to make a combination, you can use any digits among them, means 0 to 9 digit and A to F alphabet. So that is supported here. Here I have using 0099 and C according to me. So now we will see that what color is coming as a background, and simple one line is written by me with the help of paragraph tag that use of bg color attribute to insert color as a desktop background. My file is already saved by me, so now we will minimize that file. What is our file name? That we will see here, back color. This is our file name, and that is already saved with .html extension. Now minimize the browser window, notepad window, and go to the location. Here you can see the back color file. Double click on this file. So here you can see the background color is just like this, and here our content is written. So here this makes our web pages attractive, and also the user will pay attention to directly our content. So this is more useful for us. With that one we can make the web page attractive also, and user will pay attention to our content instead of our color. So this is the way how to display this color. Now we will make some of the changes. So minimize this browser window and open your notepad again. So here this file we want to open, so select back color, and now we will try that how to set a color by specifying the name. So here I am erasing this one, and instead I am writing the color name pink. So again you have to save this file because you have made some changes over here. So save this file again, and now minimize the notepad window. Now just open the browser window that was already minimized by you. Yes. Now see, here no any changes, means if you want to see the changes in your browser, you have to refresh your browser screen. Two ways are there to refresh the browser screen. Either you can press the F5 key from the keyboard, or here also sign is the refresh. So just click on here. See, now our background color is changed. So this is compulsory when you are performing any changes in a notepad in your source code file. First you have to save it, and then after you have to refresh your browser screen to see the modified output. Now in this example only we will discuss how to create link. So for the link we already knows that what is the attribute we are using to create a link. So first which tag is there to create a hyperlink? A tag. There A stands for anchor. Then what is the compulsory attribute to create a hyperlink? href. href stands for hyperreference. And in a href we will give our source file, that which file we want to open as by clicking on a link. So here from this file I want to move to our background image file. So your file name must be correct. So what was the file name? Back image dot html. Here I am specifying directly file name because both my files are saved at the same location. Then after our starting A tag is over. Now we will write it down our content that will be displayed as a link. So here I am writing click to see image file. Then after closing a tag. See this students, this single line is there to create a hyperlink, and hyperlink plays very important role in a HTML because hyperlink in a HTML web pages is the combination, website is the combination of so many web pages, and to move from a one web page to next page hyperlinks are used. So here we have created the hyperlink to move in our previous file, our image file. Now just save the file again. Then after, minimize the browser window. Then after, refresh your screen. So here you can see this is the hyperlink. Click to see image file. Now just click on this. See, now you are moved to our background image file. So this is the way to create a hyperlink. So I hope student you understood this one, how to create hyperlink. Now we will discuss some of the attributes of a hyperlink. That is how to set a link and v-link colors. A link stands for active link and v-link stands for visited link. So that also we will try now. And these both attributes we will use with the body tag. So now as a link, I will specify the color blue. And as a v-link, I will specify the color purple. So this is means which link is active link, means which link we are using currently. That will be visible with the blue. And which link is already visited by us, that will be shown with the purple color. So let's see it practically. So before that, you have to save the file again. Go to the file and save. Then after, minimize this one and refresh your screen. Now you just see this link is currently active. That is why this link is visible with the blue color. Now just one time click on this one. Now we are in our link, our background image file. Now click on a back and click anywhere. So now you just see this link is already visited by us. That is why now just color change from blue to purple. If you will click again, then color will come in a blue. Means currently that is active, that's why. Now if you will click again anywhere outside, that means it will change into the purple. Means this link is one time visited by you. So this is the effect of A link and V link. Then after, close the browser window. So these are the concepts we discussed today. I hope you understood this one, students. So try it one time and see the effect of these codes, these attributes. Thank you, students.